Okay.
Are we live?
Let me just give it a second to
Marinate.
Nevin is displeased. Is Nevin really? Hold on a second. Is that Nevin? Nevin, if you are in the chat, get your butt in here. Get on the Discord and then
Oh,
can someone get her in here if she wants?
someone DM me
Yeah.
which YouTube this is.
Okay, looks like we're live. We are joined today by a self-professed. Okay, Nevin's coming in. Great. Can someone take care of incorporating her into here? Thank you. Self-professed naturopath. He goes by the name Sugar is Poison. And we're introducing you to the world and the community. Can you please go ahead and stand up so we can see your shirt that you've custom made for this special occasion? Let's see it. All right, what does it say? Because it's backwards, right? Looks like it says sugar is poison. Um,
Yeah, it says sugar's poison, it says call God, it says hug dealer,
hug
it
deal.
says earthing is real. What's about
Earthing is real. Okay, all right. Okay. All right, all right, all right. That's enough. Jeez Louise.
would you get banned if I showed my dick on your YouTube?
Okay, all right. Let's just look. All right, everyone who's watching this is not a normal individual, right? This is a person who has many alternative views. Many. Trust.
Totally normal mainstream views.
Normal mainstream views? No. No.
Dr. Oz every day, 1 to 2. Everybody can check it out.
I don't even look, I don't watch Dr. Oz. I don't know what he's about. Um I've never seen an episode of Dr. Oz ever. I know that you say a lot of weird, crazy things, but why are you a naturopath?
I mean, I'm not technically a naturopath. Big fan of naturopathy. Saved my life. Big fan.
How did it saved your life? How did it save your life?
Oh my God. Anxiety. We live in like the anxiety states of America. And as a teenager and in college, I had the worst anxiety. It was horrible. And Western medicine, of course, tried to kill me with their horrible, stupid drugs. And then the naturopaths and Dr. Oz saved me and cured me.
Sorry, I had to update it. I updated the name of the hangout with that quote. Western medicine tried to kill me. What does that mean?
Yeah, man. I'm not a big fan of psychotropic drugs, antidepressants, SSRIs, as NRIs. I think they're poisonous to the brain in the long term. I think maybe if you use them for like a month, and like the benzos, you can as needed maybe. But we live in a society where 1 in 3 women are on, these drugs every day, and it's crazy. I go out with women. I just went out with a girl yesterday. She's on fucking lithium, Tom,
Mm-hmm.
for bipolar, and the lithium like makes her like like she like twitches a little bit. So like we're making out, and I'm like, trying to love her down and caress her, and she's like twitching,
Well,
like
what is
literally.
the condition in which she's taking lithium?
I'm fucking bipolar, and they've got her on lithium for like 6 years. I'm just like, what the fuck?
You sure know how to pick them, dude.
Well,
Dude, not just her. She is the cutest dog ever in the history of the world, named Caruso. It's this a Burmese mountain dog. You ever heard of these things? They're
That
like
makes it
gigantic.
worth his. Yeah, Burmese mountain dog, right?
Burmese mountain dog is the
There you
cutest
go.
I've ever seen in my entire life. You can put food on its nose, and it just sits there and waits for you to command
All
to
right,
eat
all
it.
right, all right.
No, but guess what? Guess what drugs this dog is on? Because apparently this dog has a lot of pain. He's like 7 years old, or I guess he limps. I don't know. Guess how many drugs this dog is on? It is on
Probably
what
for the pain.
look,
Why is it
but
too bad
gabapentin.
though?
This dog, they put this Burmese sheepdog. This is how deep
Burmese.
Big Pharma runs. They put this
Burmese.
Burmese sheepdog on 400
Burmese.
milligrams of gabapentin twice a day. And he takes heroin. He takes a trazodone twice a day. That's how crazy Big Pharma has gotten. Dogs are getting pumped full of these drugs. I once took like a 50 milligram of gabapentin and it put me on my ass the entire day. I was sitting there like, just like, oh, like on 50 milligrams. This dog takes 400 milligrams of gabapentin.
Okay. Supposedly, like, okay.
And we all know my girlfriend before her. Oh my God, she's was on, you know, these drugs for.
But
since
don't
12
you
years
think that they're on them for a reason?
No, I honestly think that it's bad medicine. I think they're violating their Hippocratic oath. I think that they're poisoning these people, and then in decades to come, they'll really regret that they ever did this.
They're violating look. They're on the doctors put these people on these medications because they think that they're better off with them, right? Don't you think that's what they're doing?
Yeah, but then they also,
So how can that be a violation of the Hippocratic Oath?
First rule is do no harm. We all know that. So they need to really, not be doing harm. And they're doing harms to every girl I date. They're fucking up our women in our society. I really truly believe this. Like I said, again, 1 in 3 of every woman, adult, is on one of these drugs. I'm not even sure if it's adults, the statistic. It's insane.
Well, you've made some very, very bold claims since I've known you. One of the claims that you've made is that your immune system, due to not being exposed to big pharma, sugar, inorganic foods, whatever, is so strong that it's able to resist sexually transmitted diseases such as chlamydia. Is that true?
As was documented in Modus Pons. By the way, I'm the only one. I'm the only one on this whole fucking server that has the balls to show his face. Look at all these cowards hiding behind their computer screens.
Look, you're
Fucking
much
incels.
prettier than nobody wants to look at me compared to you. Okay.
Fucking incels. And yes, as documented, I won a very valuable bet because I had sex with a girl who had full-blown chlamydia, full-blown, and sent me a letter 2 days afterwards, after we'd had sex like 5 times. Sent me a letter saying she had full-blown chlamydia, and my immune system is so healthy because I eat a lot of vegetables. I eat, low sugar, low carb. Do meditation.
Wait, low sugar? I thought you said sugar is poison.
Yeah, of course. It's a superfluous. It's just my trademark. It is poison.
So you're on a low poison diet.
I mean, this is all semantics here. Yeah, of course, a little bit of sugar is fine or whatever. It's just that we're living in a society where 1 in 2 people are obese, and that is because they're eating too much sugar and processed carbs and carbs in general, which become sugar.
So your immune system is able to resist chlamydia. Is that? I just want to get you on record.
Yeah, I think that. Well, so I mean that it's proven that I had sex with a girl with full-blown chlamydia multiple times, unprotected.
How do you know it was? How do you know it was full-blown chlamydia?
Well, what do you mean? You either have chlamydia or you don't have chlamydia.
Well, I mean, I'm not a doctor, okay, but I know that certain diseases, sexually transmitted, have periods or phases in which they are more transmittable than others. Like when I've heard the term like shedding in reference to herpes, and that's a case where there's like open sores and stuff like that. And I'm just assuming that other diseases are probably high have a varying rate of being transmitted compared to others, right? So I'm just asking, when you say that she had full-blown chlamydia, what do you mean by that?
I don't fucking know, bro. But I didn't get it, and I don't think I can get STDs. Honestly, I think if your immune system is strong enough, I think that also flus. I haven't had a flu in like, I don't know, 3 years.
No,
Yeah,
this
but
is
you.
what Christians say about snake handling.
That's true. But you don't really believe that, right? I mean, is that? I mean, how much of that is just sort of, I don't know, bravado?
I honestly have not had a flu in like 3 years, and I think that is because of my health. Yeah.
No, no, but I mean, listen to me. If I approached you with a syringe, and I said, "This is chock full of HIV virus," right? And I say, "Well, you're immune, right? You can. This isn't gonna do anything." I mean, would you just be like, "Yeah, go for it, bro"?
I mean, no, but we know that even if you do like straight up share a needle with someone who's HIV positive, there's only like a 1 in like 700 chance that from that exposure you're gonna get it. So like all the time, people are sharing needles with people with HIV and not getting it. So what is how come those 699 times you don't get it and then that one time you get it?
I don't know if that doesn't sound right to me.
Where is that statistic?
Look, going into this, I said on the article front that we weren't going to do articles for
Okay,
this.
like let's
And
have let's okay, since how about this? We'll have someone fact check. Do we have a fact checker? Can we get a
I'll look
fact
it
check?
up.
That sounds like maybe like having vaginal sex or something like that. That doesn't sound, because sharing needles is you're literally swapping blood basically. Doesn't sound right.
yeah, let's get a fact checker, but a fair one. Who's
I'll fact check it.
I'm doing it
Am I
right now.
fair?
Yeah.
I think the distinction you were looking for earlier is dormant infection as opposed to showing symptoms.
Yeah, maybe something like that. But wait, they're
Right.
not always contagious to the same degree.
Sure. I
I'm
think
really
you're more
really
likely to be contagious if you're showing symptoms.
yeah.
Like, was there pus?
I did not see any pus.
Were you looking?
Yeah, I was looking.
Okay. Um what is your diet, by the way? If you're attributing this to diet, what are you eating?
Diet, meditation, holistic health, also like your mind. Like your mind is so important to like your health and just life. Like the thoughts, the type of thoughts you're thinking, how you're approaching life. So all my thoughts, I really try to channel every day positivity, thankfulness, acceptance, surrender, like patience, tolerance, kindness,
I,
compassion. So I do a lot of like mental exercises every day to try to, steer the mind towards that. And you got to work at it every day. It takes a while. It took me, a couple of years to master. But yeah, once that shit's going, it's like you're on a whole, your life just gets on a really good
So
trajectory.
basically you're claiming to treat yourself with mental exercises.
Yeah, I think Ayur- the Ayurvedic medicine has known about this for thousands of years, but now Western medicine definitely knows about the power of the mind when it comes to medicine. That's why meditation has become so popular in Western medicine. It's everywhere.
And and how far can that take you though, right? I mean, say like
Meditation. So right now, it is the frontline tool in therapy for
no.
treating mental illness. It is number one. So that's pretty far. It's gone about as far as you can go.
No, I mean like when you're trying to treat yourself, let's say you have anxiety. Let's say that you have depression. Let's say that you have PTSD or something like that. At what point can do you say like, look, I tried the meditation thing. I need to go to a doctor. I need like, penicillin or something like that, right? Or is that just not something that ever happens for you?
I'm sorry, penicillin for mental illness?
No, I'm just saying like penicillin is like it would be, you treating yourself like you can't treat that with just mental exercises, right? So you have an infection or
Yeah,
something. It's all
yes.
Western
So
medicine.
yeah, so I give Western medicine a lot of credit where it's due, of course, and I definitely still see Western doctors. When I got that chlamydia scare that we all know about. The first thing I did is I went and saw a Western doctor, to see what was up. But also, if you're like in a car accident, emergency rooms are incredible.
See, but why would you go there first if you're saying that?
Western medicine is really good in some areas. When it comes to like last second life saving stuff, we got probably the best stuff in the world.
And only got tested for one of multiple.
Antibiotics were like an incredible breakthrough. Vaccines were pretty incredible. So Western medicine's done incredible stuff. But here's the problem: is that because of those incredible achievements, people then assume that they know what they're doing in other areas where they're not knowing what they're doing. And there's no greater, example of this than the opioid epidemic, the pharmaceutical epidemic, the psychotropic drug epidemic, big pharma. I mean, this shit is out of control right now.
So Tom, we did get the answer. If you still care
Okay,
about it.
gotcha. Let's see. What's the answer?
It's 1 in 149, not 1 in 700.
Okay.
I
read
Post the article. That sounds low. That sounds lower than I heard.
I actually posted along with it. I posted a cited source PDF that actually has all of the transmission rates for a myriad of ways that it can happen. And this is all cited by the Centers for Disease Control. So,
Now, which is that? Is that needles or is that
yes,
sex?
for needle sharing with a person who has HIV, your chances of getting it are 1 in 149.
That's still pretty crazy that you can
That's
share.
not 1 in
HIV,
700.
Well, 1 in 700 is the sex stuff. What's the sex? What's
The
the
sex
sex?
stuff?
So the sex stuff.
You mean
no,
modality of transmission? Like what
So-
specific
so-
modality of transmission are you talking about?
Yeah, do you mean like vaginal? Because that's 1 in 1250.
Boom. And what's anal?
Anal is 1 in 161 if you're uncircumcised.
Oh fuck.
1 in 161.
I better get
Yeah.
clipped up.
If you're circumcised, it's 1 in 909. So you're actually predisposed to getting it.
No, what
Well,
I mean,
not predisposed. You just have a higher. You're
Oh, no,
just
his
disproportionate rate of
he's
those
gonna
people
get
that
it.
demographic. Yeah.
So you got to kind of watch out for that. I don't think your immune system wants to be tested on that front.
yeah, I mean, like, what goes through your head when you're wrong about these things? Does it have any effect on you at all?
What do you mean? I was wrong about the IV one. I was right about the sex ones.
You were not right about the sex ones. You said 1 in 700 was the sex ones. None of these numbers are close to that. There's actually no number that's within 400 that's close.
No,
That
he
on-
said that 1 in 700 was the transmission rate of HIV
needle.
through needles.
Right.
Right, sharing needles. So he was wrong by a factor of 4. Actually, more than 4, almost nearly 5.
Yeah, I don't even just look at. If you have sex with someone with full blown HIV, anal, you only have like a 1 in 800 chance.
Hold on a second. Is that a refrigerator behind you right now?
Yeah.
Okay. I am skeptical about this supposed diet that you're on. I want you to take your webcam. I want you to open up your refrigerator, and I want to see what's inside of it right now. I'm expecting to see
My
whole.
webcam is attached to my computer.
Yeah,
so I'll pull out some of the-
yeah. It's got a cord.
It's gonna be.
You think my webcam cord reaches that computer?
There's only gonna be yogurt and whole grains in there.
Yeah, all
kale.
fresh food. Oh, that's liquor.
Is
It's
that
got liquor
wine?
right there.
Is liquor healthy? I don't know.
It's wine. It's for the ladies. What the fuck?
You don't drink any of it.
Like he's got nothing in
That
there.
cheese whiz?
There's just nothing in.
That fridge looks
got
remarkably
condiments.
empty.
It looks.
He's got condiments
He's
in
a
his
There's nothing
refrigerator
in
with,
that fridge.
like wine, and then he's got
He's a
like plastic
breatharian.
dumbbells on the floor behind him.
Where's all
gee,
your
the fuck?
greens and your veggies and your organic fruits? And
Is that
stuff?
cheese whiz?
I need to go shopping. I'm a little bear. But yeah,
A little bear?
Cheese whiz is healthy.
For example, if you're gonna have whipped cream because you want to lick it off. your part.
Oh,
Whipped
Yeah, but dude,
cream.
if-
Wait a minute, hang on.
I love to cover my partner in whipped cream and then lick it off.
Oh,
Are you making the whipped
my
cream yourself by
goodness.
like shaking up actual cream? Oh no, you're
No,
using
but-
stuff.
No, it's
That
Ready
is-
Whip.
That's
that
just
is
chemicals
non-dairy.
though.
Almond
That's-
milk.
It's all
almond milk.
chemical.
What is it sweetened with? What's the sweetener in the Ready
Who's
Whip?
This
Gross.
shit's the good shit.
Mm.
Fish oil.
Fish
Oh
oil.
my god.
Okay, what
You mean snake
else?
oil?
Boom.
No.
What is that?
Chicken cashew salad.
Is that all you have in your fridge?
No, I got a bunch of nuts in my cart.
What are you eating?
I
What
take
are
my
you
nuts to work.
eating?
I take my nuts to work.
What the
What-
heck?
Well, what's
What
in
is the Ready
freezer?
Whip sweetened with?
Yeah, that's a good question.
Sugar.
Look, just real quick before we move on, I
Or
just wanted to
sucralose.
say that Tom Rabbit's channel is open for Tom Unboxes. If you want some more content by Tom, you can check out his YouTube channel. Tom Richards started Tom Unboxes by the same name on Twitter at Tom Unboxes. Again, Tom's taking super chats. Also, Joe Sonseed in the side chat wants to know if Sugar's wearing makeup. Says he looks awful rouge.
Oh my God.
Why do you think I'm wearing makeup?
why don't
You
you
just
have an
said
answer
you
to that?
look rouged.
I don't know what rouge means, first of all, and second of all, can anyone back me up that I'm
Like
not
you're wearing
makeup?
blush, essentially.
Okay, obviously I'm not wearing blush.
Well,
Look-
it's not so obvious because somebody
Oh,
asked.
I was making out with someone last night. Maybe some of that got on me.
So you haven't had a shower since then, or is that what you're saying?
Look, what's
Are
what's in
are
the
her
freezer?
sparkles-
What's in the
yeah,
freezer of your
sparkles- are
fridge? What-
Sparkles on me.
Chicken nuggets.
We should guess. What's in the freezer?
What's in the freezer? Look, I'm just skeptical about your professed
I
diet.
guess
I want to
yeah.
know.
Tater
Eggo
tots.
waffles.
I think there's tater tots in the freezer.
There's nothing in there.
Or nothing. Yeah.
It's like a cod, fucking frozen cod. Okay.
What is that?
Oh, it's
Here we
chicken
go.
pot pie.
Oh.
You gotta hold it still.
You gotta hold it
Popeye.
still, you
A
dumbass.
swan
pot
Oh.
pie.
Gluten-free,
Oh,
gluten-free chicken pot pie.
With preservatives.
No,
He
of
probably has
course not. It's the
popsicles in there.
healthiest shit in the world. No preservative in this shit.
Probably has popsicles and frozen sausage, guys.
Oh, he's got his weights behind him too.
Joe Sonseed, super chat. Talk about the definition of atheism. That's a
Oh,
troll
fuck.
super chat. That's a troll super chat.
What weight are those weights behind you there?
The plastic ones. The yellow
I
ones
mean,
specifically. There
they're
might be
like
some purple
a-
ones down there
They're
somewhere.
like 8 pounds. 8 pounds.
They're 8 pounds.
Okay, you
Amazing.
can understand how some people might see you as a fraud, though, Sugar, right?
No.
I mean, you have an empty freezer. I think you are taking some Western medicines.
Zero Western medicine.
You're subsisting on whipped cream.
I hate Western medicines. Occasionally,
That's why you take Klonopin, right?
occasionally, I'll take a nice little
like
0.25
painkillers.
clonazepam. It'll be like a nice little, but that's like once a month. I'll take a 0.25 clonazepam. That's it. Unlike you people, do you guys know how many drugs these fucking sheeple are pumped on right now in Modus Bones? It's like a
Oh yeah, man. I'm drinking alcohol right now. Hitting my THC vape, and I got
Amen.
Arnold Palmer. So that's sugar. That's
Ooh.
good stuff, man.
Look, let me ask you something. If would you consider yourself to be physically fit?
yeah.
Oh, wow, that wasn't very convincing.
Well, I've been in top shape, and I've been going back to the gym a lot to get back there. But yeah, I'm in pretty good shape.
Would you be
How
able?
many?
Could you do 20
ahead.
push-ups right now?
I just did a whole shoulder day earlier.
Push-ups
oh,
don't
how-
Of course.
really.
What, you don't think I can do 20 push-ups? All right, fine.
Come on, yeah, dude. I
Point
mean,
the
it's just
camera-
front delts.
Here we
and
go.
some-
Point
some-
the
There
camera
you go.
down.
There you go.
No,
Move the camera, idiot.
Attaboy. There you go. No.
Point the camera down a little
Wait,
bit.
is this your guys' military push-up shit, or what style?
need
are we
No,
doing?
regular
It's
push-up?
not military. It's just a proper push-up. That's all it is. Tall
Push-ups.
grass.
That's right.
Okay, so are we doing proper push-ups?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes.
All right.
Yes.
No, do the shit one.
Upper
Sugar.
arms parallel to the marching surface.
should
Let's
ask
go.
him
Move
to
the
do
camera
it.
down and get over there. There
His
you go.
butt's gonna be. Oh, there we go.
That's
Oh.
fine.
One.
That's decent form,
All the way up, soldier.
and all the way down.
What are we on? 8, 9,
9, 10.
12.
10.
All the way down, all the way up. What are you doing?
Not locking out, man. There you go.
What are we doing here?
It's awful.
Well,
Eh.
it's okay.
All right. All right.
All right.
I missed it, but you've obviously addressed whatever the fuck's going on in that T-shirt.
Yes.
Kind of.
Hey, everybody, this is Ray. He's the
Shut the
funniest
fuck
person
up.
on the internet. But so, Tim and Tom.
Your head looks even bigger when it's moving. How are you achieving that?
Ray, can you teach me how to flip my fucking? It's reverse. And it's
Look,
really pissing
look,
me
we
off.
can't handle that right now, right? Listen, what do you want to say to the people that are watching right now who are taking medicine, Western medicine?
Thank you. Finally, Tom. God, finally get to it. All right, listen up, you fucking sheeple. They haven't showed me the link to the YouTube, so I can't tell how many there are of you.
There's 41 people that are watching you right now, and
All right, well, that's like 41 pill poppers. Fucking big pharma sheeple just getting pumped full of drugs. These drugs are poisonous for your brain, motherfuckers. You need to get off them. You need to change your diet. The reason you're so depressed and anxious and bipolar and ADHD, the reason you're on all that shit is because your fucking intestines are disintegrating because you eat too many fucking sugar every day. That's right. You eat like 400 grams of sugar. Sorry, I'm a little tired from those push-ups. Hold on.
mhm.
All right, why don't we just calm down, and do you want to, instead of just like telling everybody what big pieces of shit they are, why don't you just tell us what you think about Western medicine?
No, I'm back on the rant. You motherfuckers, you know that you pop pills every day. They got you on the benzos. They got you on your fucking
No,
SSRI.
It doesn't matter what we're taking. What we want to hear is your opinion of these things.
It's an odd way to bring people to your side as well.
Right now, Michael was put on a drug for 9 years that turned out to be poisonous for his body, scientifically proven. They did a DNA test on him, and they said, "Oh,
Why are you
sorry,
laughing
look,
about that?
turns out your body is actually allergic to this medication, and it's been poisoning you for
Why
8
is that
fucking
So what do you
funny?
think?
Yeah.
What do you
for
think?
8
Wait a
fucking
minute.
years, they
What do you
poisoned
think?
his ass, and
What do
he
you
didn't get
think?
he didn't get shit. He didn't even get like a hug. He didn't even get like a sorry. I bet his doctor didn't even say fucking sorry one time.
What do you think? What do you think somebody ought to do instead of follow
Very weird.
directions of the certified
I'm
medical professionals? Wait, hang on. Let me get my question out. Let me get my question out. What do you think people out there, the viewers out there, who like might do something stupid like I did, which is follow the directions of the medical professionals who are overseeing their care? What, instead of doing that, what's your advice for those people?
Yeah, man, you need to meditate every fucking day. You need to learn how to turn on the power of your mind. You need to stop being so negative. You're real negative. You need to be more positive, more thankful, more accepting. You need to change your fucking diet, Michael. Your diet is shit as shit. You need to go keto. You need to go paleo, and then you need to start exercising a lot more. You know, yoga. I know that it's hard for you to exercise, but you got to figure out something and get that body right, get that body in a tight shape. And
Keto
these are
is
just some of the
terrible for the
things.
liver.
Hang on,
These are
I
just
think
a few
guys,
of the things.
Joe's trying to get in here. Sanseed, if somebody could make some room for him. But it seems like you're making such a strong claim that like many of these things can be cured.
And then let's get to the naturopathic shit. All right, hold the fucking phone. We're talking about these naturopaths got some of the best fucking supplements you can't even imagine. They're so much better than big fucking pharma. Except for big fucking pharma runs shits. You never hear about them. You never hear about fucking turmeric. You never hear about any of the fucking teas. You never hear about fish oil. You never hear about any of the fucking good shit because they can't fucking package it and sell it for fucking $20. They can't make money selling fucking turmeric, so big pharma says fuck that. Anyways, the naturopaths got good ass shit, and they also have stuff like earthing. I bet you fucking sheeple have never even heard of earthing. That shit is fucking amazing.
Well, you know the spice
Why don't
section
you?
exists at the supermarket,
Why
right?
don't you tell us? Why
I'm
don't
gonna
you
show.
tell us what
I'm gonna
earthing
show you my.
is?
I'm gonna show you my earthing sheet right now.
Yeah, sugar. Tell us what earthing is.
Ray, if you're talking, I didn't hear you on
No,
the.
you can hear me now. It's fine. I just
Alright,
don't know.
sick.
I've never done a private call before, so it's a
Oh,
red
okay.
day.
Looks like he made claims about earthing and then ran away. Man,
No, he's showing us his earthing sheet. That's his earthing sheet
Oh,
right
for
there.
fuck's
what
sake!
the fuck is that?
That does not
Right.
look at all what I was seeing online.
I mean, it's an older one. I bought this one about 3 years ago.
But what is earthing?
So it's an older model.
It is the concept, an idea that the Earth is this huge ball of electricity. Like it's the biggest electromagnetic field you can imagine. And the human body has evolved to interact with this electricity, obviously. The same way that, we've evolved to have a relationship with the air when we breathe, the same way we drink water and eat, and the same way we need sunlight to live. So we have a relationship with all these things: sunlight, air, water. But you think the human body doesn't have a relationship with this gigantic fucking electric magnet that we're standing on 24/7 for millions of years? Sorry, I'm out of breath from the push-up.
That was like 10 minutes ago.
So hold on a sec, but
Yeah, well, I'm also like talking a lot, Hold on.
well, I mean, that just looks like a piece of cloth. I don't understand.
Yeah, the earthing mats you told us to look at online looked like actual mats. Did you make it?
What's he doing?
What,
I don't know.
what,
Who
has he
knows
just
what he's
forgot
doing?
he's talking? What? Sugar. Sugar.
He's
Hey, we're
wandered
over here,
off.
sugar.
Hey, dumbass! Back to the computer.
I mean, I'm really gonna need an explanation on that T-shirt in a bit.
He
Yeah,
just wrote a lot of shit on it.
That's a good point. Captain O says,
Water.
"Look, Captain O says, do you have reasons for your beliefs, or are you just, or do you just believe things because Dr. Oz said so, or some
I mean,
obscure?"
Dr. Oz is a great resource. Love me some Dr. Oz. I'll die on that mountain any day. That guy is the best doctor in the goddamn country. So basically, anything he says, I will consider. But then you got to do your own research. Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, but we're
Back when
asking
I
you for
had a
your research. We're asking you for your research. You just taking Dr. Oz's word for
yeah.
it?
So on the earthing stuff, I've shown you guys the studies over and over again. There is a lot. I can link it.
I didn't
Uh,
see any of it.
if you go
you
to
sent me a bunch of fraudulent sources that
Yeah.
were that got busted for publishing unverified unverified shit. So
That they knew was
Yo,
unverified too.
it's not
Knowingly.
it's not rocket science. Next, you guys try it. I mean, it costs you nothing. It's a free trial. Literally, the
Sugar.
next time, right after you do your exercise, Zaximus, right after you get your pump on and shit, go outside, put a little water on some grass because the water really conducts the electricity, and just put your fucking bare feet on that grass and just stand there for 10 minutes and see if you feel anything. Like, it's not rocket science. You stand there
Nope.
and you do it, and every time I do it, so when I've started
So-
Not
experimenting
science
with
at
it,
all.
Yeah.
you can feel that shit so quick.
Sugar,
like
we
it's
went
real.
over electric, conductivity with you, and water is not that. The salt water, yes.
The other
Come
thing
on,
I
man.
love to do is sunbathe. And
Wait. You haven't even told us what earthing is yet, and I'm
Yeah,
not
how do
sure
you
what
do
the
it?
purpose of the. Yes, thanks. What is the purpose of the earthing sheet, as you call it? What is going on here? Sugar, pay attention.
Sorry. So a couple points. Oh my God, we got another person.
Oh my God.
Oh my god.
Who is it?
Joe's
Sugar,
taking
focus.
a bath, boys.
Is
Focus,
that Joe
Sugar.
Sunsey? Is he earthing right
Focus.
now? Joe, are you earthing
What?
right now?
What is earthing?
God,
So
if
it's the idea. It's the idea that when the human
Jesus
body is in
Christ.
contact with the earth,
This-
there's
that-
electrons.
that blue yeti is precariously close to the edge of that bathtub, and if that falls in, we might all lose Joe forever. Please be
It's
careful,
water-
Joe. Please be careful.
So what's
I just
what's
wanted-
earthing? Is he
Oh,
like
God.
having sex
Yeah,
with
it's
the
a good
earth?
question.
What is it?
Oh my god.
What are you drinking, Sugar?
Where are
Water.
Sugar, why
Earthing
is
is
even
not-
your microphone gay?
It's not. Joe, you're a very funny. You're a very funny person. Joe, you're one of the funniest. You're one of the funniest people I've met on the internet. But look at you. Look at how unhealthy your body looks.
Oh my god.
So I just wanted to
Oh.
just
I mean, Joe,
just
look at
as
Joe.
I
Look at
just
your
wanted to
complexion.
wait, Sugar. I just wanted to comment that in doing those 20 push-ups for your age group, you just achieved over 1/3 of what it requires to join the army, and you're out of breath. I just want you to take a moment and think
Hold
about
on.
that.
This is right after I'd already been working out hell at the gym earlier. So
Joe, there's a request in chat for Joe Sunseed bathwater. I don't know, that's the thing now, I guess so.
Look, I only do it for super chats.
Oh shit.
Oh shit! So you mean we can get like the whole recreation of the bath scene for super chat?
People are don't say that unless you really mean it, Joe, because I guarantee there is some sick fuck out there that's gonna want your bathwater.
Yeah.
Look, this isn't this.
What's wrong with that, man? That's like just hustling or something.
Oh my god.
Tom, has this been productive at all?
So
I don't
Sugar, what's the
know.
point of
Yeah, I
the
think
blanket?
so. Do you think so, Joe?
I'm still waiting to know what earthing is.
Yeah, what the hell is
Yeah.
earthing?
Yeah, we're trying to
Why
figure
you
it
wear
out.
a towel when you do it?
it is like one of the greatest naturopathic things there is.
Oh,
Yeah.
fuck.
So just you can buy something called an earthing sheet. They're so popular now. If you look on Amazon, there's like hundreds of
Okay.
them.
Can you tell
Is
us
that what
how
earthing is? Earthing is buying a sheet?
You can also just walk outside barefoot. It helps when it's on wet grass. But yeah, it's amazing. You
So
should definitely buy the.
walking barefoot is earthing
Yeah,
on wet grass. That's it?
wet grass really does it good.
And
Yeah,
what do you
no,
need the sheet for?
anything does
What
it.
do you need the sheet for then?
Oh, because if you the sheet, so every electronic outlet has that third little hole at the bottom. You know, there's the two holes and there's one at the bottom, and the third hole is just a grounding wire. That means every electrical system in your house has to have a wire that goes right
I
into
thought
the
it
earth.
was the anus.
This
I
is
thought you were
insane,
outside
man.
in the grass though. So where does the electrical outlet come into play?
Well, this is when you're inside. In our modern society, we live inside. This is the problem.
Yeah, but
is
where's
that
the wet grass inside?
So here's the problem. We've evolved so that
Oh,
there's
Jesus.
no. We
So you
don't
can
touch the
buy
earth
a piece
anymore.
of the you can buy a piece of the earth that you
We
would use.
don't touch the earth, and we don't get any of the great benefits. We don't get any of the great
It's just
benefits that
horseshit,
come
man.
with touching the earth. The same way that people that don't get a lot of sunlight don't get the benefits of getting a lot of good sunlight on their skin.
Look, Sugar.
Sugar, this is
outside,
really
though.
dumb.
You can still live in
Yes.
Antarctica without ever getting any sunshine, but it's hard on the body. You know what I mean?
There's lots of sunshine in Antarctica. It's just
Well,
cold.
there are
In
places
fact,
on
you
Earth where
only
people
get
don't get a
sunshine
lot
in
of
Antarctica,
sunshine.
you
Exactly.
idiot.
There are places on Earth where you don't get a lot
Or
of
it's actually it's the Arctic Circle.
Would you mind showing us your earthing mat again? Because it doesn't look like any that I've ever
Well,
seen.
can you just demonstrate like what
Yeah.
it is? Just like do it
Yeah,
on the ground right there. Like
earthing
what does that mean?
demonstration.
Yeah, pretend the carpet is the wet grass. Show us how to earth.
My God.
Here we go.
He's
Yes, that's Nevin JHC.
This guy, man.
Bets on if he comes back.
it's like he's an insane person or something.
Mm-hmm.
We're getting him to do that fucking bottle cap challenge, by the way. He's gonna do it with that fucking Jesus statue in the background.
Can
We're
you
gonna
use
get him
that
to-
bottle of fish oil
Head.
instead?
Yeah.
I literally found the website where they sell the earthing sheets. It's not fucking Amazon. It's earthing.com.
I don't understand.
And
It's just a piece of cloth. I don't understand what.
yeah, exactly. And the medical claims are like insane. This is $110 fucking piece of cloth. It's a fucking
What an idiot.
what the fuck?
The
I still
guy
don't know
that I
what do you do with the
posted,
cloth.
It's
you walk on
57%.
it and
Yeah, it's
Oh.
8% silver thread. That's what it is. 8%
Yeah.
silver is in that. So it's 8% So it's maybe like fucking $8 worth of silver and $110 for it.
Is the silver supposed to conduct electricity?
Oh, what the hell?
Okay, this is completely different than what we saw earlier.
Yeah, the YouTuber that eats raw meat says all the same things as this guy and even has this earthing mat.
Is that supposed to simulate the
There would be good
earth
friends.
ground? Is it an electric pad?
Is this
It's
like a
just-
heating
How
pad?
much did you spend on your earthing mat?
It's literally just fucking snake oil, man.
Yeah.
I have like 4.
You have 4
You have 4?
for all the elements? Earth,
Oh my.
wind, fire,
So
water.
here's the thing. It's not rocket science.
You're in
Like,
a bad
okay,
show.
let me ask you guys this: if you go out and sunbathe in the sun, or go to a tanning booth,
Hold on.
whatever, can you,
Sunbathe in the
can you
sun. Got it.
hold on? Let me
Got it.
finish. Don't cut me off. Can you feel that? Can you feel? What do you feel after you sunbathe?
Can you feel
Warmth.
the sun just
Warm.
beating the
Yeah.
shit out of
Just
you?
cooking your
Yeah.
skin.
For me, when I sunbathe, I feel this like high, and it makes me tired, but also just a lot of shit gets going.
Uh-huh.
And I feel it. Like I can feel it. Like legit, every time I do my sunbathing, I feel it afterwards. It's the same
Yeah.
thing with earthing. It's not hard to tell.
Well, can you give us the
every
demonstration?
time I
though?
earth.
Yeah, I want to
Every
see.
time I
I want
earth.
to see the
We're still
demo.
unclear.
I want to see the demo. What? I don't
What do you
know.
mean? I brought out the fucking map and I stood on it.
Can you?
Yeah, but
you could-
no, show us. Like, is that all you do? You just plugged it in and then walked back here.
Yeah,
Like, we
just-
want to know what this
Alright.
earthing is and why you have 4 mats.
Earth yourself, man, and then tell us how you feel.
So this is it. This is we are observing right now earthing. This is it.
What?
This is the
That's all you
$110.
Okay, this got it. This can't be real. This can't be real. This can't be real.
Oh my.
Is his place even on the first floor?
So,
This is so precious.
Sugar,
Who knows?
what other stupid things do you believe?
No, hold on a sec. So I saw a cord that was coming out of that mat, and it's the idea that it's a 1-prong cord, and you plug it only into the ground of an outlet.
Yes, precisely.
Wow. Jesus Christ.
Huh.
It's genius because think about it. Those grounding holes. No, some genius thought this up because it's true. Those grounding holes are just wires that go straight into the earth. That's all they do.
That's not.
Yeah, but
no,
when
that's
you're-
not the case.
When you're standing outside on the ground,
Fact checker. We need a fact checker.
Okay, I'll fact check that.
but when you're standing on the ground, you're grounded, right?
Yeah, you don't have to buy the mat. You can just walk outside.
Well, what's the
It's not a super chat, but it is a question from the side chat from the VIP. JHC asks, someone asked him how high he would get from staring directly at the sun. Have you ever tried that, Sugar?
That sounds really bad for your eyes. For the eclipse, I kind of tried to look at it, but
God, jeez. You try to look at it.
Okay, sugar. So sugar, if the ground of your house is connected to the earth, then can you just stand in your house and get earthed?
I mean, I don't fucking know.
I love how he's skeptical about that.
What floor is your apartment on? Are you in the first floor?
Yeah.
Okay. Well,
It's just
that's
unreal.
not.
But it doesn't matter. That's the beauty of the earthing. Now there are some grounding, holes that are like, crossed that have become like that have become attached to the electric part, and they have a tester that you have to do so you don't electrocute yourself. So that's important.
Sugar,
gotta
how
make
much
sure that
did
you-
one of your earthing rags cost?
Can I show you guys one of the testers?
No,
They're like,
how much did one of they
well,
cost?
it depends which one. The sheet was like, I don't know, $70.
You
What
paid
do you mean?
$70.
Go on,
You
okay,
paid
go on
$70 for
Amazon.
a
Go on
sheet?
Amazon right now and type in earthing mat grounding
Well,
mat. There's
no, we're not gonna do that.
hundreds of different brands,
That's my homepage.
What do you mean? What does he talking about? The tester?
He just gets up in the middle.
He's confused. Sugar. What is it? What's this? What is that?
This is the tester. It's very important. It comes with all earthing products.
What is it? The Glade plugin?
Oh, the one
Yeah,
I
it
saw.
looks like a literal Glade
Make sure
plugin.
you don't electrocute yourself, and make sure you don't electrocute yourself.
Can you try to make the camera focus so we can read what that says right there? what it's actually
Uh,
measuring.
Yeah,
That's
I'll
from
get right
earthing.com.
around
That's
to
the
that
fucking
right
logo
after.
of earthing.com.
I'll get around to
That's
that
the
right after
earthing.com fucking
I
logo.
after I
Holy
learn how
shit,
to
hold on.
reverse my camera. I'll get on that.
I'm posting the earthing.com logo into the Discord chat for anyone that's
What?
interested.
What is that
Exact-
thing?
It's the test so you don't get shocked when you plug in your mat to the wall for whatever reason.
Yeah, I just posted some info
What?
about earthing as well.
Oh shit, yo, sure you can buy an earthing bed thing. You just put it on your bed and you get earthed overnight.
Yo, I'm a huge fan. This shit saved my life.
Do you
Yeah,
do you also
hopefully
believe in
not.
like Faraday cages and stuff?
I've never heard of that before. What's that?
It's to stop electromagnetic energy from impacting your brain and stuff when you sleep. So people sleep in this like cage essentially that blocks off, yeah, magnetic energy.
I mean, you gotta be
Don't look into it.
you
You'll
gotta be
probably.
practical. You gotta be
Oh
practical.
yes,
You're not gonna
yes,
be
you're
able to.
very
You're not gonna be
practical.
able to. You're not going to be able to protect yourself from every chemical and pollutant in this society, and we got a lot of pollutants and a lot of chemicals.
Says the guy that bought 4 earthing mats. Did you
Yeah,
actually
well,
like
that's
look?
very
Did you look into?
convenient. That is a very convenient and easy way to, help
Well,
yourself.
just a question.
Now,
Why
as
did you
far
need
as far as the
4?
electromagnetic stuff goes, I do have a tester.
But why wasn't 1 earthing mat good enough for you?
It's a good question.
What's your cheapest earthy mat too? That's the next question you should answer.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. I bought a couple.
Yeah, but
Right.
why did you buy a couple? Like why? Is one better than the other?
Yeah, well, I got a throw, and I got like a straight up mat, and I got like a sheet.
Is there like a Snuggie?
What?
Is there a Snuggie version?
Ooh, that would be
Yeah, this
Hey,
is the naturopaths are really into this. So some people are like really sick and stuff, and they don't know why. Okay, so just yesterday, like I said, I was over at this girl's house, and we are like making out and all these things. And we
Yeah,
get
a girl.
in her bedroom. In her bedroom, guess what is right next to her bed? Literally right next to it.
A nightstand.
An earthing mat.
This is
Bowl
a
of
no.
sugar.
This is a girl. This
A
is a
loaded
girl.
gun.
This is a girl that takes lithium every day. Lithium. That's right. She's sleeping right next to a fucking
Small
Wi-Fi
glass
router.
pipe.
No. A
Next to a
Wi-Fi
what?
router. A Wi-Fi router.
Oh, so the signals
Oh
from the Wi-Fi
no!
router are affecting your
Oh,
brain.
no.
Is that what you're saying?
She sleeps right next to it. Now we all know.
JHC says
We all
morning.
know.
JHC says morning after pill.
JHC also asks, also wants to know, Sugar, who you think built the pyramids? You have any thoughts on that?
Now, I've rubbed circles with enough people that are into sort of the new age stuff that I know where that goes, and I think the pyramids were built by people.
Did that lead
Ace
you down a
actually
dark
says he has
path?
the offense of taking lithium. But... Sorry, Ray. Go ahead.
I was just wondering what do you mean? Like, where does it go? It leads you down to what you didn't like yourself when you were thinking about that sugar, or what?
What are you talking about? What?
What are you talking? What?
Did you guys already make fun of the yellow weights?
Yes.
There's
I
a-
already
there's-
know.
Yeah, of course.
I really want to address that T-shirt because that's.
Yeah. What's that
Well,
say
I mean-
there? It says "Call God."
Oh God, what?
Call God. Why? How do you?
Listen.
Whenever I'm in trouble or feeling
Shut
down
up,
or
dummy.
need help,
Listen.
I call God.
Shut
with
up.
two-
Right, just run through. Just stand up like a stand up.
My God.
No, he has no idea what's. Sugar, stand up and give us a rundown on what inane scroll is on that T-shirt. Just
I already did this.
break it down.
Time, right?
Oh, if I wasn't fucking here.
You didn't go through all the stuff though. That's true. Oh, you've only got the top half done. What the?
Whoa. Oh, okay.
Everything
I
is
thought.
all caps real. Okay, that sounds like flat Earth type. Sugar is poison. Reiki is re.
Hold on, Sugar.
And then
You
your
should have
Instagram.
something written your lower back like it's a tramp stamp. Right there, yeah. Oh, whoa.
Hey,
Whoa.
hey,
Whoa.
come on.
What,
Oh,
Wait,
what's
what
the
I
sexy
missed?
little rip at the neck for, Sugar? What's the genesis of the little flirtatious rip at your neck there? What's going on with that?
Oh, it's just style.
So that's not just because it's old, right?
It's just a little flair.
No, I have a couple shirts where I did that. It was like fashionable for
So
a
you
while.
didn't earn it.
Yeah,
You
well,
didn't earn that, Taryn.
JHJ makes a good point. I mean, why does your mic look like a Braun razor from the 80s?
It's fashionable.
Just mute.
Everyone that's got fancy ass mics, these things break all the time. My ex-girlfriend had a Yeti and she broke it after 2 weeks because she was like trying to like give the Yeti head as a joke, and she's out $400.
Wait. We can't just skip over that.
Wait,
What was
yeah,
the
as a
joke in
joke?
which she was giving the microphone head?
Yes, she was trying to perform fellatio on her Yeti, and she ruined it. And it
What
cost her
color
like
was it?
How much is a Yeti? Like $300 or
It's
something?
$100.
It's not that much, but Sugar, can you perform fellatio on that? No problem.
The Yeti is a pretty like wide girth.
Yeah,
though.
it's understood to be like one of the like girthiest microphones out there. So
Yeah.
for this woman to even attempt that means that she's been around the block.
That's out of control.
I mean,
Why did she do that on cam?
Wait, did anyone
No,
else
but
just do
this
that?
is real. This is for real. And the reason that the reason I'm doing this right now is if I can just help one person that might be getting fucked over because they're sleeping with their head next to a fucking Wi-Fi router and they're pumped up on all these drugs.
Get
And
a
they're dying
Faraday
of shit.
cage.
Anyway, so along those lines, I got another public service announcement. This one is for people. So the naturopaths are really into this shit. Like if you sleep next to something with what they call a lot of electromagnetic fields, like
I was just talking about this, and
I
you
know,
said
I
it
know.
was
So
going
maybe
too
think
far.
about it. I know, you're right.
Oh my god.
And so for like $10, you can buy this thing called a Gauss meter. It's really cheap and it's awesome. And you can like test to see if you're like getting bombarded by any shit. And I'm gonna show you mine right now.
I was just reading about the creator of the earthing mats.
What is
Actually
that?
was talking about how they drain your
Gauss
body
meter.
of the electromagnetic waves.
Sugar,
So it kind of does the same thing as the
Like I have the
Yeah, there's theories about that. I mean, no one knows.
No one knows.
Like I have the
There's-
opposite opinion. I think that if even one person watching this realized that an earthing mat is fucking retarded, then I'll feel better.
It's been a success.
Where's your
Hey.
Wi-Fi router, Sugar?
Touche, bro. Oh, that's a good question.
Why do you
JJ is
even
getting
have?
student-
Why do you even
Dude,
have a
JJ is
Wi-Fi
getting
router?
student of the fucking hour. JJ, you're fucking the man.
Yes.
And this
Thank
is
you.
a real
It's true.
this is a real conundrum in my life because I don't live in a big apartment and I'm like, where am I gonna put this fucking Wi-Fi router?
But you don't even need one.
So
And
Sugar,
off he goes.
those
Yeah,
things
very
only pick up certain RF
On the
microwave
ground.
well, meters away from his skull.
That's not safe at all.
frequencies.
That is
As he
dangerous.
minces towards another electronic device that he has no idea how it fucking works.
Is
No.
there
You're living on the
So
edge.
you can do the test. So I do the test. Watch. I can like measure the radiation. So watch. I'll show you
The
like
radiation?
every
The
time I-
radiation?
every
There's no
time-
Did you
every
just?
time-
What the fuck?
Every
It's
time I give a
radiation.
thumbs up, that means radiation is still coming out of that fucking thing and hitting me. So
I hope you break both of your fucking thumbs while you do this.
Is that by his bed over there? Where's his bed?
I wonder if he knows what the minimal or like the base amount of radiation that your body.
Holy shit, he's not even getting any signal from right next to the fucking thing.
I bet he has no idea.
He's
about
trying
the
to
amount.
talk.
okay, what the fuck are you talking about? It's going off the chain. If you put this,
You didn't give
put
the
one of
thumbs
these
up
things-
though.
If you put one of these
number
things
is
next to
it?
You
Wi-Fi
said you were
router-
going to give a thumbs up.
I know. Well, Jesus Christ.
What
Look
number
it's
is it
going
reading?
off the fucking chain. Like when you put this thing next to a Wi-Fi router, it's like radiation.
Yeah, but does it give you a number? Does it give you a number?
Dude, when you put it next to it, it goes off the fucking scale. That's how high.
What number?
How high does it go though? What's the
All right,
highest
well,
it goes
we'll do it
before
right
it just
now.
goes
So I'll
off?
show you that it goes up to like it goes to 1, and then above that it doesn't.
Not good, but not terrible.
One what?
Goes to
One what?
One what?
What is
what's
it
the unit of
measuring?
measuring? Yeah, what's the unit
can't
that it's
read it.
measuring?
Yeah, sugar. How
Is that
many?
a Geiger
one,
counter?
Stupid does it
Is that what
measure?
it's called?
I don't know. It says radio microwave.
Isn't that a Geiger? Is it a Geiger counter? Is that what that's called?
Wait.
A
No,
tri-field,
that's
tri-field meter model 100xe. It says bottom is radio microwave. Oh, MW/CM2. That's the measurement.
Is this your first time reading that?
Oh, Jesus Christ! Like I'm supposed to know MW/CM2.
Megawatts?
Apparently, MWCO2 measures the
Megawatt.
sun intensity. It says.
Yeah, megawatt per
Yeah.
square centimeter is what MW.
Yeah.
So his model is supposed to. It's called the tri-field electromagnetic field meter, 60 hertz, model 100xe, magnetic, electric, and radio microwave detection, all in one package, omnidirectional electric and magnetic sensitivity. Extremely easy to use, made in the USA, handheld, portable, and simplicity. I don't know like how legit this shit is, but it just seems to me like
He's role playing, dude.
But if he's reading the MWCS2 or whatever, then he's looking at the wrong thing, right? If it's a dual measuring device and he's looking at the one that measures like a luminosity, then he's not even looking at the right thing.
Hey, hang on, wait. I just found one of the exact same models for $290. So I think the next question is,
No, okay,
Sugar, how much
so-
did you pay for that?
Like $20. Okay, so
What?
look. Okay, everyone, look. So where I'm standing, you're still getting hit by fucking radiation. Why?
Is your bed over
Where-
there?
Yeah, you're.
Is
Yeah, where's your bed,
fucking
sugar?
Dum-dum.
Where is your bed, Sugar?
Okay, it's not okay.
Okay, and what
Yeah,
happens
what
when you
does-
stand on the mat, though? Does it go down on your counter? Because it should, right?
You're picking up on that, aren't you, chum? I mean, you're seeing what I'm seeing, right?
Yeah, man.
Yeah. Is everyone else seeing what me and chum are seeing?
What is
Yes.
it? What?
Well, we'll get to that. But Sugar, what do you use to measure your T cell count?
I don't have anything.
What does your little e-meter measure at your bed?
0.
Does your e-meter
What?
measure any less when you're standing on the earthing mat?
I mean, there's no way to test that. First of all, is this you talking
Well,
right now?
there
Layla?
is. You would stand on the mat and then you would stand off the mat and see if
No,
the
it's not
meter.
Layla.
You
read
think you're
any
talking to
different.
Who
Layla?
is this? First of all, I've never met you before. It's nice to
It's
meet you.
Layla. They're joking. It's Layla. Don't worry about it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's Layla.
You can't throw something like that into the mix. He'll derail.
we're
Yeah,
already
there's no
there.
way to measure that. Layla, there's no way to.
There is, but okay. Where did you buy your meter thing from, out of curiosity?
I don't fucking know. Amazon?
Amazon.
He doesn't know.
The healthiest place.
Layla, are you?
I'm from Seattle, so we love Amazon.
Layla, are you currently taking any pharmaceuticals?
Layla dropped out, man. Oh wait, Layla, yeah, Layla, are you? Hello?
Yeah, other Layla.
There she
Yeah.
is. Yeah, Layla, you taking any pharmaceuticals, man?
So how many
Oh,
viewers?
no.
How many viewers
God
did we
damn,
get?
do I have to spell everything out for people? I mean,
Holy
just
shit.
nice people.
Fem. Hey, Fem.
Nev,
What's up?
Nev.
Hello. Are you paying
Hello.
attention?
Yeah,
All
I
right.
am.
Just never mind.
Alright.
Nevin, are you currently taking any pharmaceuticals?
Yes.
Busted! Fucking pill brain, pill popper.
Not really.
Fucking sheeple.
No. No. I think
Okay.
you need some medication, actually.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
What
yeah.
are you doing with your hands there? What the fuck? What are you
He's
doing?
double fisting some.
Look, he
Why
can't
does he
even
keep
stay
walking
seated.
away?
He
This
can't
guy
even stay
clearly
seated.
has ADHD.
Yeah, he's
You
got
clearly
something.
Is that your
have
Klonopin,
ADHD.
buddy?
I do that
Is that
some
your
more.
Klonopin that you took the other day? You pill popping
Yes,
fuck?
and I want to show you. Look at.
Oh my god.
What are we
All right,
looking
don't
at?
show that.
Yeah,
It's got
that's-
personal information.
that's
Don't
Please
do
don't.
that, you
Why is it so
dumbass.
blurry?
Listen to me. Listen to me.
Anyways, I got prescribed 0.25 milligram. 0.5
Why?
tablets,
What?
5 tablets, and that prescription was $4.25. So that
Why
is
did you
3
accept
months.
that?
3
Why did
months
you
ago.
accept that
3 months ago, I
prescription?
got this prescription, and guess how many I've taken of the 5 pills? Not 3 plus.
Hopefully none, if you're true to your beliefs.
Can you take the rest now?
He took one.
Why did you even take one?
I took fucking 1 because I got my heart broken by a cheating
You're a
whore.
shill. You're a pill popping shill, is what you
Yeah,
are.
he fucking
You're a
You fucking
charlatan.
sheeple of the deep state. Sheeple of the deep
idiot,
state.
man.
No,
You
let's
charlatan sheeple.
let's get down to
No, but
Ground
I'll be
attack.
real with you. I was a sheeple for like six years. They pumped me full of these fucking drugs.
It seems you still are, because you're still pill popping.
look. So
Tell
like
us
a
more
glass-
about the
like
pumping,
a glass
Sugar.
of fine wine. I'll put a little salmon and then a little clonazepam on the
all
side.
right.
What?
Wow.
What the
Listen.
fuck?
I like to savor it. I like to
Listen.
savor it with a few walnuts.
This guy's
Listen.
Occasionally, maybe once every 3 or 4 months.
Okay, all right. Listen, Nevin. From what I remember, you have a condition that's something like a chronic pain thing. Is that the clinic?
Yeah.
Is
Yeah,
that-
correct.
Is that correct?
And I take a really high dose of morphine every day. Yeah.
Okay.
Oh my God, they're killing you, girl. They're killing you. Stop them. Stop them. Don't let them.
No. Okay. So
What is the difference between you and that Burmese sheepdog yesterday?
Burmese.
He trazodone
she's
and
a human.
gabapentin.
She's a human being. Listen.
Well, there's
Hey,
quite a
So
few
they're giving these drugs. This
How do you
fucking
know she hasn't been broken up
dog
with every fucking day and it's just been way worse than your fucking breakup? So she needs that heroin.
Listen. Okay. So Nevin, Sugar's
Yeah,
position
what's that?
is something like someone with your condition who's in
Mhm.
agonizing chronic pain, full body pain
Mm-hmm.
every day.
Mhm. Mhm.
Instead of taking these morphine pills or whatever, you ought to just be meditating and changing your diet, and that'll cure you.
Except it doesn't. You know what? I
have
would
you
say like I
tried-
hope that I
tried?
would
Have you
say I
tried
hope that
any of that?
you
No, no. Have
have
you
to deal with
tried
it,
any
but
of that
I wouldn't
shit?
even wish it on you. Of course I
Have
have.
you
I've
tried? Oh, you're fucking lying your face off. This is a lying
Oh
bitch.
my gosh, I've been
I
dealing
wish
with
I
this
wish
for
I was
8
I wish
years.
like Darth Dawkins.
Hey,
If I was
calm
Darth
down,
Dawkins,
calm down. What? Hey, sugar. Stop. Let her talk, man. Just let her
I've been
talk
dealing
before
with
you
this for
spurt out.
8 years. I've tried literally everything. But then again, I just find it weird that you have such a strong stance about this, yet you willingly accept and also take pills that you're prescribed by a doctor, which is exactly what you chastise other people for doing. You just do the same thing.
This
I just
is how
don't.
you act.
I don't get it. It makes no sense.
No,
Yeah,
hold on a
fuck
sec. You don't.
fuck
You don't.
you, bitch. If I was Darth Dawkins, I would kick you out of my channel.
Well, why did you even accept the prescription, let alone take the pill? You're just pill popping like the people that you.
No. We've been over this. This is false equivalency to the utmost.
Oh,
This is a
shit.
false equivalency. Get the fuck out of here.
No,
Oh,
it's
no.
not.
Oh, my God.
Sugar,
How is
don't
it
you
a false
say
equivalency?
Because you cannot compare me taking a 0.25 milligram clonazepam once every 3 months to whatever the fuck you're doing, which is getting killed by big pharma,
Well,
getting
if you
pumped full of drugs every day. You're taking SSRIs. You're taking SSRIs and fucking
I'm not
morphine
taking
every day. What the
SSRIs. What
fuck
are you
doing?
talking about? Since
Didn't
when?
you just say that you're
Since when
taking?
did I say I was taking SSRIs?
So she was taking morphine pills, Sugar.
I said I'm taking Cadian, which is morphine.
Oh, that's better. That's
it.
better. So they don't got you on the psychotropics.
Sugar,
No,
how does
absolutely
your behavior because you've said you exist to kind of educate people. How is your
Yes.
behavior? Yeah, how is that helping anybody for chastising and making fun of somebody with a condition? How does that?
Well, I hope that you're right. I mean, that's a fair point.
He's like the weird pseudo health version of like a Darth Dawkins, essentially.
Yeah, kind of.
No, but listen. Let's if look, you don't know anything about this condition.
Look, I'm offering. As Darth Dawkins would say, I'm offering this girl love, and my
Darth Dawkins isn't offering any love.
my mockery of her comes from a place of love that I just want her to do better and try something different. That's all.
No, listen. If Nevin
That's
came,
cute.
if Nevin came to you today, I mean, and she said, "Look, I have this condition, this chronic pain condition. I'm taking morphine, but you know what? I'm willing to try whatever it is that you tell me to do. So, what should I be eating? Should I be meditating? You give her your prescription now for what she ought to be doing. She puts the pills away tonight.
Yeah,
and
I'm
tomorrow
interested actually.
and
Please
tomorrow
tell
she
me.
This is
starts.
fucking awesome. I love it. So can we learn more about her first? What's her digital?
What's
Well,
my
she's
what?
got chronic fucking pain, man.
Yeah, I have something called complex regional pain syndrome, which is
All right. Well, can you give us a rundown? What is it? What's going?
Well, would your diagnosis and what you're prescribing change depending on what type of pain condition I have? Somehow I
yeah,
doubt that
maybe.
you're that
All right. Fine. Okay. You
educated.
don't want to go into it. Okay. We don't have to go
Well,
into
no,
it. It's
I'm
fine.
just curious. What would you recommend for someone who has a general severe pain condition? Like, what
Yeah.
changes
Okay.
should I
Great.
make so
So
I don't
you,
need to
of
pop pills?
course, obviously, because of addiction and dependence, we want to,
Mhm.
limit the opioids as much as possible. You agree on that, right?
Mhm.
So if you keep popping the opioids, what happens? The benefits go away. And a lot of the science now shows that they can actually increase your pain. So you got to be real
That is
careful with these
true.
drugs.
That is true.
Yeah, so you got to be real careful with these drugs. I don't think any doctor would, willingly say that this is the number one treatment they want you on. Obviously you're in a desperate place. So anyways, you got to start incorporating the stuff that I'm talking about in your life. You got to start.
Well, I'm asking, so what are these things, like, specifically? Tell me
Meditate every
exactly what
day.
I would need
Meditate
to
every
do.
day. Change your diet. You got to change your diet, girl.
To what?
You know your
To what?
diet's shit, and you know that you need to do better. And you need to
Well,
eat a
what
lot
should
of
I be
vegetables,
eating then?
healthy fats, vegetables, fermented foods, probiotic foods. You got to build that
Like
microbiome.
kombucha.
You got to build that microbiome, girl. Your microbiome's all fucked up. And then on top of that, you got to do some of the naturopathic stuff. Switch it up. How many years have you given Western medicine, and what have they done for you? Have they cured you? No, they haven't done shit for you. They haven't done fucking shit. So
Well,
go and
what kind of
switch up.
naturopath things are you
Try them.
talking
Just
about?
go and see a naturopath.
Are you talking about those foot pads that you wear when you
where I'm
sleep?
from in Seattle. So like I said, Western medicine didn't cure me for 6 years and made me worse. Okay, and then naturopaths
Okay.
healed me real quick. They healed me real quick in like a year. They completely healed me.
So what kind of naturopath treatments are we talking about here?
Like I just said, you probably need a whole digestion overhaul. So much of our health issues these days come from digestion and diet. But yeah, the Earthing's a great one. They got incredible supplements that don't have addiction, that aren't poisoning your brain. Heroin
So
poisons your
couldn't
brain.
I just stand outside in the grass instead of buying the earthing mat?
Yeah, but in your case, because you got a pretty serious condition, I would
Or-
recommend.
Or like
the
sit on the
Earthing
grass?
mat. Yeah, you can totally do that for free,
For
totally. But you have a pretty
serious
serious pain.
earthing.
Wait,
$70.
wait.
Earthing mat, like,
Wait. So, like, I thought that you said the other day that standing barefoot in wet grass had the same effect. So why
Yeah,
would a
that is what you
serious
said.
case garner or warrant some a purchase like that?
Yeah, of course it doesn't. It's the same. It's like being in the sunshine for 10 minutes versus being in the sunshine, for a long time.
I mean, like I am not satisfied with your prescription. I mean,
No, me neither,
it's
to be honest.
just very,
That was
very,
pathetic,
very,
man.
very vague. And
Yeah,
I mean,
extremely
if a doctor sent a patient off with what you said, they wouldn't know what to do. I mean, I'm looking for specifics. I'm thinking like, okay, you're gonna stop taking the morphine pills tonight. Tomorrow you wake up, you have oatmeal and a banana, and then
fuck no. You don't eat no oatmeal, no banana. What the fuck, Tom? You're killing her.
Well, you're not
No,
giving any
do not eat that
specifics of.
shit.
You're not giving any
I
specifics.
told her
You
she
just
needs
said
to go
you said
she
healthy
needs to
fats
do
and
some
stuff.
type of keto paleo with lots
Exactly.
of
You're
vegetables.
right. You're not
What
giving.
if I
you're
what if
not
I were
I
to
said
tell
she
you?
needs to start eating a lot of fermented foods.
What if I were to tell you I've
She
done
needs to do a
keto?
keto?
What if I were to tell you I've done keto?
I would
and
tell you that
there is
you
no
didn't really
change?
do it, and your a pussy attempt didn't qualify, and you're a fucking
Oh
liar.
my.
Yeah.
Look, I
And then
want
also,
I want specifics, right?
I told her fucking specifics. Okay, she can stay on the drugs. I would say to start with, she could just integrate some of this stuff into her lifestyle.
Like what exactly, right? I mean,
I just told you, go and see a naturopath. Start change your diet up completely. Start meditating every
And
day. Like
just a question,
meditate every fucking day. This girl
because I
doesn't
missed the
meditate. She's never
beginning.
meditated
Would
before in
you?
her life.
Actually, I have meditated quite a lot in my life.
Yeah, no one
but
believes you. Your voice
Well,
reeks of
hold on, Sugar.
lies.
Hold on, Sugar.
I was
perhaps what
forced
you
to
could do is-
meditate twice a day for 90 days at one time. So
Sugar,
I
Fucking
meditated a
lying
lot.
ass liar. She's never done
Sugar,
that in her
enough of
life.
the negativity, Sugar.
Oh,
Sugar,
right, because no
perhaps-
one has to do that at a live-in like rehab, right?
Sugar, right now,
Trust
Sugar,
me,
get
I've
into it
done
now.
it. I've
Sugar,
done it.
show
But
us how
I'm
you
just
meditate,
curious,
Sugar.
would you do this? Would you have the same prescription for someone who has, say, cancer or HIV or something?
Holistic health is applies to everything, but no, of course, there's for different cases you got to do different shit.
So is Western medicine acceptable for those things? And how do you
What?
determine?
I mean, yeah, it gets into a slippery slope. My naturopath, who I love, oh my god, she's the best naturopath ever. When you walk into her office, she gives you this huge ass hug, and she just engulfs
That's
you.
nice.
And
But
then you
how
know
do
what
you
she does?
determine?
Then
how do
no,
you
hold on. Then
determine
you know what she
what-
does? She looks at your skin. She looks at your skin to see how your
Wow.
skin's doing, and then she
Does she
makes
look
you
at your
stand up. And
eyes
she
next?
looks at your whole body, and she goes like, "How is this
Wow.
person like? Is this person vibrating right now? Is this person like look like
How
like
are their
down?
chakras?
Like you look at the person's whole like being.
aura,
Like if
yeah.
you
Their
can get a bunch of
being, yeah.
people." You can get a bunch of people in a room and like sort of really eyeball them and see who the sick people are and who like the vibrant people are, and like that's how you
And then
start it
you
off,
can use
man.
Reiki to take away their illness.
Love Reiki, big fan.
Does
Of
she
course you
check?
do.
Does she check your stool?
Oh yeah, they're all into that shit. Yeah, they got a whole diagram of like you're supposed to take a stool chart, like record it, like what it looks like and stuff.
Do you give her a sample though that she checks or what?
No, you just sort of take a journal. But
You have a
Poop
poop
journal?
if you had
journal.
sorry, my question is if you had cancer. I think she would. I think
Oh.
she would recommend to incorporate some Western things. Maybe I don't
I'm
know. I haven't had
wondering what
cancer. I
you
don't-
would recommend, because you seem to be the expert on this.
Whoa. I mean, I'm knowledgeable. I've been through
Well,
it.
yeah.
I'm a big fan.
Wait a minute, but yeah, sure. But you're the one making like prescriptions for like these sort of medical diagnoses, right? So we were just curious about like what you would be prescribing that would deviate from normal medical practice, right? So be very specific, like Tom said.
I am most confident in chronic conditions. So these conditions that like aren't going to kill you.
Like cancer.
I'm less confident in like something like cancer where you will die in like 2 years or whatever. I love like for mental illness and stuff. I'm very confident because it's super painful.
Chronic.
And
Wait. Cancer, like stage 4 cancer, isn't chronic.
You know what I mean. You will die from stage 4 cancer. You're not gonna die from like her pain condition. You'll just suffer for years and
How
years.
do you
and years
know
and years.
that?
What? I have to like back that up? You're
don't
saying
even
there's
know
no
what it's
such.
caused
You're
by.
saying there's no difference between certain conditions which like are life threatening and then certain conditions which are just chronic and painful and persistent.
Well, do you know what the cause of her pain is? Did she explain that to you?
No, but it didn't sound life threatening. It didn't sound like
it
she was
didn't sound
imminently-
life-threatening.
Why don't you
sound like
ask
she was
her before you
imminently
say,
gonna
wait, I have
die
a great idea, buddy, Sugar. I got a great idea. Instead of like, trying to get her to jump over to the alternative medicine side and then completely neglect the advice of her medical professionals, before you do that, why don't we just find out what her pain is caused by? Go ahead, Doc Marco.
I asked her and she said she didn't want to talk about it.
Well, I
Way
didn't.
to
I was
listen,
just...
way to listen, Michael.
Well, then why
Maybe you
are
should take less,
wait,
less
no,
benzos.
but that's well, wait a minute, that's my point. Like, why are you giving somebody prescriptions in the place of their medical professional? Are you going to get some mustard from the refrigerator?
He just walks away. That's amazing.
What do you mean? These Western doctors kill people all the time.
That's no. That's what they asked you.
Western doctors are just what, homicidal and just killing people all over the place, or
Sugar,
what?
sugar.
Yeah,
he
maybe
asked
you guys heard of a little thing called the opioid epidemic, where they killed millions of people, and then they said, "Oh, sorry about that, everybody. Turns out we made a big mistake.
wait,
Our bad.
wait,
Whoops,
sugar. So it was really interesting because you didn't know it was causing her pain, but you were pretty quick to prescribe some sort of regimen for her in terms of what she ought to be doing, right? So I'm curious.
What's happening?
What the fuck are you doing?
What is that? What are you doing, buddy?
Eye drops. What are you talking about?
What's in those? What's in those eye drops, Sugar?
Chemicals?
Read out the. We can't read.
Oh,
read it off. Read it off.
Sustained lubricant eye ointment.
It's not eye
And
drops.
what's in
it's
it?
Super glue.
What do you mean?
Don't blink sugar. You'll get super glued.
Mineral oil. Are you guys' stance that I can't take eye drops because I like am woke about good medicines?
Well, taking eye drops actually makes it so your eyes don't naturally produce tears.
All right. Emergency super chat. Joe Sonseed is requesting that you take off your shirt, Sugar.
Holy
So
moly.
Oh.
we're gonna
No,
need you to do that.
that is a good idea, Sugar. I mean, you
Sugar,
really
go
want
ahead and do that.
viewers.
You
Yep,
said
yep.
It is
you're
a
in peak
really
shape.
Yeah,
ugly
let's see what
shirt.
health looks like, buddy. Let's see what health looks like, buddy. Let's do this.
You said
Oh,
peak performance.
here we go.
There it is. Stand up,
Oh
buddy.
boy.
Wow.
Get
Oh.
no, get over there. Back
That's
up. Wait,
good
we got to
stuff.
see the whole thing.
Oh my
That's what
goodness.
I imagine like Dionysus looking like.
You may not like it,
With the
but
shirt
this
off.
is what peak performance looks like, everyone.
I did not say peak performance. I said I'm getting back into peak performance.
Oh, you're
Yeah, but
almost
you
there.
should be in like you should barely even have to try with all like the health that you just consume constantly.
Joe, what have you done, man? What have you
I'll tell you the truth. No, I'll tell you the true story. I'll tell you the true story. When I was in peak condition, I had to exercise like every day just to like combat the stress and feel like happy and healthy. But as my brain got so healthy and happy and like normally, like it's easier. I like now I don't even have to eat so healthy. I don't even have to like meditate as
But
much.
you kind of have a dad bod at this
Everything
point.
I do,
so
everything I
which
do,
is better?
everything I do, I can do less because I'm so healthy that like I don't have to do that much.
Yeah, but you're saying you're
Well,
not working out.
look. I just
but
look.
you don't
I
look.
just look. Wait a minute. I understand the importance of the questions, but before we move on, can we just get like a full upper body shot? No. Don't put the shirt back on. Look, Joe paid good money
that
to
on
see.
like a hood?
Oh, for
No,
fuck's
There's
sake!
not much muscle definition there.
Like
I'm
a
just gonna
balaclava.
say.
Whoa, that is a pro level muscle building chest.
No, it's not. That's called
You
gyno.
look a little doughy.
It's called
Yeah.
gyno, my man.
Wow, shots fired, everybody.
Sugar man, you fat as fuck. Come on, buddy.
Whoa, see,
somebody,
this is bullshit. This is what Ray's always saying. He's a fucking liar.
somebody
There's some
says
dad bod
you're
going on there.
What's weird is you're like a flouncy hippie, but you're not even a vegan or a vegetarian.
I try to eat less meat, but I'm a keto paleo mainly.
Keto.
You know,
is like
earlier you
50-50.
said,
And
you know,
even as
you know,
my body
earlier,
gets healthier, I also am constantly pushing the limits of like what I can eat and not like feel bad. Like today, I had like a this really bomb ass what do they call that, pot sticker or something? Like this deep fried spring
dumplings.
roll.
You got shit
Spring
that comes in a
roll.
bag.
I
and
had a little serving of macaroni and cheese, like
Mm.
bomb. So I'm always pushing like what I can get away with. And
I'm
when
gonna go
I
eat a fucking Big Mac.
when I eat something with like that's really
I'm gonna
bad,
go
with like
on cam and eat this fucking
when
Big
I
Mac.
eat something with like too much sugar that's bad and shit, like I can feel it in my body, and that's when I know I've done fucked up. Also, I'll get like gassing and start farting. Like last night, I was drinking a lot of wine, and I started, and by a lot, I mean like for me, which is like 2
So
glasses.
you have no discipline, essentially.
No,
Literally,
and
yeah.
and so all
You
of
got
a
his
sudden,
feelings hurt,
I
so he
got really
took some
farty.
drugs.
No, I was super strict for like a really long time, so I have discipline.
No, because you broke it.
Because I'm super healthier. Like now, I just feel amazing.
I'm not
What?
addicted. I can quit
Yeah,
anytime.
Excuse.
Are you drinking Are you drinking water out of the tap?
Yeah.
I normally
You know what chemicals are in
I
tap
normally
water?
drink spring water, but I don't have any
You know,
right
there's
now.
What the fuck
fluoride
is
in
wrong
there,
with you?
Marco.
Yeah, there's
Yeah.
fluoride in that water, Marco.
There is. I'm not so worried about the fluoride. I am worried about the chlorine for sure.
Then why do you
So-
drink it?
Yeah, then you're drinking it anyway.
Because, like I said, you gotta pick your battles. Like
It's not,
you're
chlorine
not gonna be
in
able
water.
that. This is
Oh,
the point I'm
fluoride.
always making. This is the point I'm always making. We are exposed to so much bad shit this day and age that like you have to be healthier, because if you like don't if you aren't conscious of this shit at all, your body is so exposed to so much bad shit that it's fucking taking everybody down. We're all
That's
getting
a question. What do you think about petroleum?
I don't know what the fuck you mean, like oil?
Yeah, about the stuff that comes from the ground. That goes into the car, to get the cars moving, all
Would
that
you
stuff.
prefer that they didn't
What do you
put
think of it?
chlorine? Oh,
I don't
Wait,
fucking have any great
let's get
thoughts about
BB then.
petroleum. What?
So you don't have any issues with all the issues with regards to CO2 and deforestation and all the stuff with environmental issues and all that stuff.
Yeah, I'm so against, so conscious of climate change. I think climate change is the most important issue of our day. Huge into the environment.
So you would rather have people using different types of cars and things like that, right?
My ex-girlfriend, very amazing girl, incredible, one of the best people that's ever been created on this earth. Incredible chronic health.
The one that
The one
gave you
dog?
chlamydia?
Yes, that one. One of
Who also cheated, right? Right. And how
Just
many
one.
guys?
she has incredible chronic health issues, and one of the things that I was always she lives right next to a freeway in one of the biggest cities in the world, like right next to it. Her whole life, her house has been right next to one of the biggest freeways in the whole country. And so it makes you wonder, she's got really bad sinus issues. Makes you fucking wonder, Who knows?
Yeah, that stuff
Who
is
fucking
pretty.
knows? Who fucking knows?
It's pretty bad, right?
Seems
It
like
Makes you
increases-
wonder.
Pussy
creates
was
a lot
the
of congestion.
freeway.
Makes you wonder what sugar.
If her chronic health issues are been related to the fact that she's grown up her whole life next to one of the biggest freeways in the whole fucking country.
Maybe it's because
I mean,
she
literally
has
like
chronic chlamydia.
literally like a block away from like a 5 or 6 lane. Well, I guess it's 6 lanes both directions. So a 12-lane fucking highway
12 lanes. All right.
in the second biggest city in our fucking country.
Hmm.
So you would think that petroleum has something to do with it, right?
Whatever comes out of those exhaust pipes, sure, yeah.
Right. So a derivative of petroleum being gas that goes into a car.
Yeah, they've done studies on this, and they say that you should live within like 100 yards of a freeway.
You know that
What?
stuff you put into your eyes?
Should?
Yeah, I think
This is mineral oil.
You know where mineral oil comes from?
This is stupid. This is not what I just
It
put into
is,
my
yes.
eyes. Is not what comes out of a car.
Honey,
exhaust.
mineral oil. Mineral
What I
oil comes
just
from.
put into my eyes is not come out of
Michael,
a car exhaust. This is
mineral.
not.
Listen.
This,
Would you listen for a moment? Mineral oil comes from petroleum, which is a derivative of petroleum. Mineral oil comes from petroleum, which is the same shit. It comes from the same shit.
Oh fuck.
And you're putting
what do
that
you want?
stuff.
What do you want from me, BB? What you?
I'm just trying to get you to understand. You're all about, being clean and removing stuff from yourself and da 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 da. You're putting crap into your eyes. Like, can you explain why you're doing that?
Wow. So you're saying that the gel I'm putting into my eyes is bad for my eyes?
Dude, you're
No.
putting
I said that.
you're putting
You're saying
mineral
it's bad for
oil.
you, bud.
You're putting mineral oil into your eyes. Can you explain to me why you're putting mineral oil into your eyes?
It seems to help with the discomfort of dry eyes.
That's funny because the Cadian that I take daily seems to help from the discomfort of my pain condition.
Hmm.
Yeah. Okay. That's not a good analogy. What
Oh.
you do is
How is it
Why?
not?
Wait, why?
taking
Wait,
Why
heroin.
is it not?
Taking
Why?
heroin every day is not the same thing as putting fucking gel in your
What? You just
Putting oil in your eyes isn't good either.
Sugar, what other sorts of gel do you get applied
Is
in
that
your
true?
eyes?
Is that true?
Oh shit.
sugar. Obviously, a lot of people are going to want to know, how to make their lives better, and be a demigod like yourself, but they can't do everything. So, what would be the one thing that you say people should change in their life? And
Not a demigod. I'm a normal human being, of course.
okay.
I'm a humble human being who's been through an incredible
Okay,
health
but what's the
ordeal
one?
myself.
Great, that's great. What's the
so
one
humble.
thing someone should change in their life? Like one of your practices that they can only do one. What is it?
I would do like a top 3. And I
Oh,
would definitely be.
Can we narrow it down to one? Can we do it?
No.
Let's
Why?
do a
Why would I
top
even
3.
want to do that?
Yeah, top 3.
Buy a fidget spinner.
Top 3 are definitely the power of the mind, first of all. So really getting your thoughts right, getting your meditation right, really exploring like what you're thinking about all day long, and like what you're doing to turn that into like a positive acceptance is really important, and thankfulness is really important, and living in the present moment, very important. So these things are very important. And I would put a big emphasis on that. But also, then after that, I would probably do diet. Yeah, diet would be 2.
Okay, so you said
And third, I don't know.
you already said 3.
No, I just did
You
meditation,
said living in the moment, diet,
power of the
and
mind,
power of the mind. That's 3.
diet. Yeah, those are the top ones. And then you could put, exercise.
Sounds like a just hastily put together list.
What book should I read to learn how to count numbers right?
There's a lot of good books. I love a guy named David Perlmutter. He does a lot of stuff on diet and nutrition. He's a neuroscientist. He's amazing. David Perlmutter, if someone could write that in there. Dr. Oz is so incredible. There's so many good ones.
That's real great. Hey, for anybody watching, just a reminder, you can check more Tom Unboxes content from the YouTube channel Tom Unboxes, like name at Tom Unboxes on Twitter, or Tom Rabbit with 3 T's at the end. Super chats are welcome. Anyway, go ahead with your nonsense.
Yo, can we get some Instagram follows for doing this?
Well,
Yeah, go ahead and plug your Instagram. Go ahead.
Yeah.
Okay, Marco C. Davis. If I could get like 5 followers, that'd be great.
Fuck's sake.
Marco C. Davis, all one word.
Yeah.
Do you want to plug the Instagram of your ex-girlfriend that gave you chlamydia?
Yeah. Who ran over your heart? Who made you take Klonopin?
I don't even follow her on Instagram anymore. I blocked her.
Speaking
That's
of
not
which,
true.
have you gotten rid of your chlamydia?
You weren't listening very good. I never
I wasn't
fucking
here
got
earlier.
it in the first
Uh-oh.
place.
He's
Oh.
immune.
And that is
Oh, I
because
missed
and
that.
yeah, and you
Okay.
didn't get it because why, Sugar? Why didn't you get chlamydia?
My immune system is such a fucking boss that it was like, what's this? They were like, no problem. Get the fuck out of here, bitch.
Have you gone for an STI test since you've been with her?
Yeah, I got a chlamydia test. And gone.
He only got a chlamydia test. He
Yeah,
could have gotten a
only.
battery of all STDs because who knows what else this flying whore had that she didn't have to
I
tell
took
him,
the advice. I took the
and then
advice.
he only got the fucking chlamydia
I
test.
took the advice of my
Something's
Western.
dormant.
I took the advice of my-
No.
I took the advice of my Western doctor.
Nev needs to know this. Wait. Nev needs to know this. Right? He thinks, right, that when a woman squirts, that's like her coming, but he doesn't
Yeah.
know what that
What the
material
substance
makes
is?
up. Yes. Can you please explain it to him?
Well, what does he think it is? Does he think it's pee?
Yes.
No.
Do you honestly,
It
Sugar?
comes from the bladder. They know that it comes from the bladder, but then they know that when it comes out, it is different composition than a pee. So it's mysterious.
It's not. How is it mysterious?
I just
That's
told
like saying
you.
that's like saying
I just fucking told you. I just
That's
fucking
like
told you.
saying
The major
pre-cum
studies
is
they did,
mysterious.
major studies they did on it is that they proved that it comes from the bladder, first of all. And then the second one is that they proved that the composition that comes out of this fluid is significantly different from the composition of urine.
Kind of like pre-cum, but it's not mysterious. It's just a different substance.
It's very mysterious. It's like pee, but not pee. And why do women
so
do it?
pre-cum is
They
like
don't even know
sperm,
why.
it's
They don't even
cum,
know
but
why.
not cum. What do you mean they don't know why?
They don't know why women do this shit. And then I'll tell you this though, and this is my thing. Michael's always saying it's pee. It's not pee. I've smelled pee. I can smell pee. Right? And then
It's not pee.
Yeah, Michael, you're always saying that.
No. With squirt, you're like, I've had my face up in a lot of squirt. I've had my face up in plenty of squirt, and it does not smell like pee. It is not.
No, it's because it's not pee. It's not pee. That's
right.
When you say squirt, I mean,
I'm getting Matt Slick flashbacks. I mean, not pee.
It's not
pee. What?
Oh my god, man.
Wait, are you getting? You have to climb to the point where you're getting like Steve McRae flashbacks, where it's like not belief that pee is not equal to belief that not pee.
I mean, Sugar, do you think it's good health advice, like whatever the composition of the squirt is, maybe not to use it like Listerine? I mean, what do you think that's something you're going to keep on doing? Or I mean, don't laugh. Look, listen, what we're going to need you to do now is we're going to enter the portion of the night where you've obviously gassed on all your bollocks health advice, right? You've said the same thing for we all know it's bullshit. But
he's not.
Have you got a tape measure anywhere? Is that a yes or a no? You haven't got a tape measure?
No, I don't have a tape measure. Why?
What is there any way we can work out how big that head of yours is? Because I want to see you. Like, can you run a piece of string around that?
I do have a big head. It's true. It's true.
It's
Most
fucking
hats.
enormous. So why do you do the haircut that looks like you haven't showered in a week? You know, like why do you do that if you already have a big head?
I'm always experimenting with different hairs and stuff.
And man, Sugar,
I accept.
what
I
happened on the
accept
date
this,
last night?
I accept this feedback, and I really
Shut
is
up.
my head
Sugar.
like. Would you not
Sugar,
date me? Would you not
stop
date me
speaking.
because of the size of my head?
Great.
Sugar, what happened on the date last night?
Yeah, we went out. We had a good time. She really liked me.
Did you get nude?
We, no, she didn't. It was only date 2 or whatever. So.
But
Look,
I thought she
Sugar.
was up for anything.
What?
Well, she was up for anything, I thought.
Yeah, apparently that meant. Well, we did a lot of making out and cuddling until like 2 in the morning, but she didn't want to.
Wasn't down
How
for
did-
chlamydia, I guess.
How did you know, like, if you're so health conscious and you just met this girl, how did you know she didn't have like oral herpes? And that doesn't seem to be a very health conscious move to be like swapping spit with some stranger you just met.
Whoa, in this day and age, to not be having sex on the second date, we're like fucking saints. We should get a fucking coronation.
I still
No,
am on my
no.
celibacy run. It's going on like 3 years at this point.
She's talking about your ex-girlfriend.
What the fuck?
True story. So I just think it's weird that you're like
You
so
should,
health
you
conscious,
should
but
meet
you're
my
willing to
ex-girlfriend.
throw it all away. Like,
Your
I don't know.
chlamydia-ridden ex-girlfriend? Yeah, because that's going to cause Nev to have more sex, you dumbass.
Her
No, it's just
Instagram
weird.
is
You're
Princess Large Vagina.
Sugar, was
Look,
there
we're
anything
getting
about...
12-lane highway vagina.
we probably should wrap this up pretty soon. It's been about an hour and a half, Sugar.
This is a strange guy. That's all I have to say.
This is yeah.
Love
it
you
has
all.
been. It's been. But before we go, I want you to do me one favor, Sugar. I want you to go.
Anything for you, Tom.
Okay, thank you. I want you to go over to your refrigerator. I want you to grab that can of whipped cream. And I want you to squirt it directly into your mouth and eat it.
Okay.
Can you squirt it on your nipple and then see if you can lick it with your tongue? That would be more interesting.
Oh my God.
He considered it. He considered it.
Take off your shirt, buddy. There
Take
you
off
go.
your
No,
shirt.
Yes,
come-
you could take the shirt.
Get close to the
Take
camera.
the shirt
kid.
off.
We're gonna get
Get
flagged.
closer to the camera. Come on, bud.
For
Yeah, don't
shirtless
take off
man?
your shirt. Yeah, just...
Alright.
All right, right in the mouth,
Well,
buddy.
take it off. There you go.
Oh, for
Okay.
Oh my
fuck's
God.
sake.
This is
Let's see
actually
how
happening.
flexible you
Flag
are.
this.
Just let it fill your mouth.
This is.
Hold on, get close to the camera.
What?
Get close.
This is
What are
not
you
at all
doing,
what I
man?
described, dude.
What is he?
Oh my
Okay.
god.
You got to sit
My
down though,
God.
so we can
He
see.
is so gay.
Holy shit.
Here
You're
we
just
go. Here
a...
we go. It's happening.
Who is there?
Oh wow.
What is
Ray's
this?
gonna, Ray's
Yeah,
gonna
this man's not fully heterosexual.
Right, this man needs drugs. This guy needs.
At least some Ritalin.
Yeah, this is a great argument for
Sugar,
why
can
you should take some painkillers.
Sugar, can you go burn yourself on your stove now? Sugar, can you cut yourself with a knife, please, for us?
You gotta shove your leg in your oven.
Look
Oh my god.
Can you put a pentagram on your chest and whipped cream?
Lick it off.
No.
Yeah, that's
Sugar,
a
can you
great
keep your head in
idea,
your
Tom.
freezer until you pass out.
What the fuck?
Will you put your head in the
What is he
freezer and
doing?
slam the door
What-
shut?
What?
What
The
are we
fuck
doing
is
here,
this?
man?
Look
You
at that fucking.
suffocate
Look at that
yourself
shit.
with
That,
your
that's
earthing
for Ray.
sheet?
That's for Ray. That's always calling me fat. Fuck you, Ray.
Look at
I'm
those
spitting my
moves.
drink out. I literally can't fucking.
Wait, hold on. Before you put your shirt back on, can you touch your chest for us and let's see how firm or not firm? Yep.
Be careful. Be careful.
What as fuck? What are you talking about?
That's a moob.
Don't. You're gonna start lactating, buddy.
Can you kind of cup them? Can you kind of cup them a
Oh
little bit?
boy.
Sugar, can you lift your arms above your
Hashtag
head?
demonetized.
Just you wait. Just you wait. In like 3 weeks, I'm gonna be so yoked. Just you wait.
I'll wait.
In
Okay.
3 weeks.
Everyone mark your calendars.
Yeah, I'm marking
I
it
can't
now.
wait.
setting
Just
an
you
alert.
wait. Just you wait how poppin' sugar hour is gonna get once I'm yoked.
What's the word he's
Okay.
saying again there?
All right, one last appeal. Anyone in chat? Any further questions for Sugar before we end this?
Yeah, chat
Anybody?
people, hit me up if I helped
Well-
any of you. Have I?
Well, I
has
just-
one person become enlightened? Any of you chat motherfuckers?
We've all become enlightened to some degree or another, but Joe Sunseed said it was a serious super chat, and I think we should give the people what they obviously want. If we could just quickly get Sugar's definition of atheism.
I don't fucking know.
All right, that's good.
No. I think I'm with Garth on this. You have to be an atheist. There's no such thing as agnostic.
That's good enough too.
Good enough. Yep.
All right, buddy.
All right.
You want to drop kick that mirror before you come on?
Love Modus Pones. Love everybody in here. Love all you guys.
It's
Drop
been a
kick
real
the mirror
slice.
before you go. Like end it like a fucking rock
like a
star set,
$200
right?
mirror. Why the
Break that
fuck
fucking
not?
mirror.
Do you want me to try to do the bottle cap challenge?
Yes.
Yes.
Oh
yes.
Yes.
What is that?
Oh my goodness.
Oh, don't worry.
Someone's
You're
got to
gonna
record
find
it
out.
though if I knock it out.
Well,
Yeah, we're recording right now, guy.
So
Get
now
it done.
Move those antiques out the way.
he's going to try to unscrew the bottle cap with his foot, Nev. That's what I'm
Is that what is the tiny figurine though? Is that a little tiny priest?
It's his anime waifus.
That's a bot.
He comes on
That's
them.
a chess piece.
It's got
Ways.
two
Also, it's- I
Virgin
think it's
Marys,
religious.
a Buddha-like thing, and then a
Oh,
tiny little
fuck.
priest, which I
we
don't
were drinking that
understand.
before.
It just goes to how confused he is over many different things.
Does wine go bad if an open wine bottle is if an open wine bottle is like
No.
5
No.
Nah, man, that's fine.
No,
you're
unless you're
fine.
drinking from it. No.
It just ages.
You're
No, it's
fine,
fine.
Sugar.
The alcohol kills the bacteria. It's fine.
Why is this required?
JHC says his fridge literally just has ice cubes in it. That and mustard, Jade.
My God.
That and mustard.
What the fuck's he doing? What? Okay.
That's great. He had a fucking entire jug of filtered water that he's drinking from the fucking.
Yeah, exactly.
He just dumped it out. What the fuck?
And he opened his fridge before he poured the water.
Is he mixing wine?
Wow.
Yeah, he's watering down his wine.
Yeah.
This
Don't
is
want it to be
bad.
too strong.
Yeah, 14% alcohol by volumes. That's too much for soy boys.
You're
Oh, I
good.
think
Get it
he's
in frame.
emptying it.
That's right. Set it up.
Oh, okay. No, he's still got
Oh,
liquid
okay.
in it. Oh shit.
hell?
Not against the computer.
hell?
Oh
So
fuck!
he's gonna try and he's gonna try.
No,
and
no, let him
Oh,
go.
you
Let him go,
can't-
boys.
You can't open it with your hand to start.
Not against the computer.
All right, let him
You
go.
should
Let him
probably
go.
pour the liquid out.
Oh, is he
No,
like
he's good. He's
kicking it?
good.
Or what?
Why do you
Yeah.
need
Maybe
to
it's
add
just
liquid
water.
on it?
Oh yeah,
There's no-
closer.
Yeah, you have to
I
angle
thought
the
he was
camera
doing
down.
it with his toes.
Yeah, he's gonna try and kick the cap off.
Sure,
Okay.
but what's the point of the liquid?
Just to make it that
We'll
much more
see.
dangerous.
Oh my
We'll
god,
see.
this is ridiculous.
It's gonna be a spinning back kick as well.
I'm getting
Yeah, 'cause-
flashbacks of the Star Wars kid. Literally.
This is
Is
good.
like
It's got
Come
blue
on, you
weights
got
too.
this.
God's
There you go, buddy.
Get the earthing mat out of the way. There you
You mean
There you go.
Practice,
There you go, buddy.
Practice.
get the piece
that
of
looked
rubber with a wire attached to it out of the way?
Oh, it needs less liquid. That's the issue. We need
It's got
less.
a very thin piece of silver in it, so it's
Good
gonna
man.
earth you.
It's better to
I
remove.
I mean, you
This
could
is
literally
gonna
just be
be
standing on the ground and it would be earth you.
Anticlimactic. Okay,
Probably.
another practice.
I
All right.
I'm skeptical as to whether or not these are practices.
Sugar, with
Oh,
this
you think
mouth,
he's just missing?
Sugar, you should put a shoe on your kicking foot. That'll make it
Yeah.
a little bit easier.
That's more likely, Tom.
Yeah, having a shoe will give you some grip.
Buddy, come on,
Yeah,
let's get this done,
Hey,
right?
this is it.
Let's get this done. Here it is.
Okay, you got this. Let's go.
You
Oh,
need a shoe.
Oh, it's all right, man.
You need
Try
the
again.
shoe.
Try again.
You need the shoe, dude.
Oh,
God.
fuck!
Oh my
it
god.
no
broken?
one saw that happening.
Wow.
That was very unexpected in there.
Did it
You
break?
would never have thought that
You
would
should have
happen.
choked the wine before you did it for good luck.
Yeah.
Where's the
God,
bottle? You're just gonna
You
leave it?
remove the water.
Well, it's very hard, guys.
it
I
broken?
challenge. I nominate Ray Sunseed to try and
Race.
Is the bottle broken?
try Ray. I nominate Ray Panda
What the
and Joe
fuck?
Sunseed.
Did you break the bottle?
What the?
I nominate who's ever on camera right now. Yeah, I broke it pretty bad.
No, it's underneath your table.
That's
Guys,
Nev.
look at-
Seat. You see
It's
it
Nev and
underneath
her
the.
awful cat.
We see the.
Oh, it's
the
broken.
bottle.
Watch.
We see it underneath your.
It's broken.
No,
Watch.
it's not broken. Oh my days! Only the
Oh,
bottom bit.
that's
Okay.
could have been
Jesus.
worse. Those cheap ones, those cheap glasses, they put the bottoms on separately. 'Cause it's cheaper than.
Oh.
What
Yeah,
a-
same thing if you look at like snow globes or whatever.
What a
There's like a
vile
part that's like
creature.
I kind of double fucked myself because I poured out that wine and I was gonna put it back in the bottle, but
that cat looks like my balls.
Glad you removed the liquid first.
yeah, that was smart, BB. I was like, do I need the liquid to weigh it down? I was like, no.
I think most people that do that usually have somebody holding the bottle as well. That's why you don't see.
Honestly, I'm amazed that anyone's able to do it. Yes, you need someone holding the bottle. You're absolutely right. You're right.
And they
You're
usually
absolutely-
have a shoe, like Sax was
Yeah,
saying. They have a shoe for grip, so they can do that.
You are absolutely correct.
Okay.
All right, buddy.
Okay. Well.
Good try. Good try.
I'm gonna end it here. Thank you for everyone for watching. Thanks, Joe, Captain Noah, for the super chats. Am I
Thank
missing
you for your
anybody
health
else?
advice, Sugar. I appreciate it.
You're welcome.
Oh, I
Good
think
to
I
see
got
you
that.
again,
Doing
Nev.
this, Sugar. Thank you, everybody, for the.
Bye.
Sugar, don't
Joining
keep
us.
your
Tom
phone
for
in your
hosting.
pocket. It's gonna give you cancer.
All right, guys.